you are going to want to make a list of about 100 people. And I know that could be overwhelming for some people. For some of you, you're like 100 people. So use it at scale if you need to. If you need to scale back a little bit, that's totally fine. But it'll work easiest and best, in my opinion, if you can select 100. And writing down 100 names should only take between 5 and 20 minutes. So less than a half an hour, you've already got 100 names. And then step 2 is you're going to put those names in order of who you think you should call first. And step 3 is that you are going to put all of those names into your calendar. You're going to schedule those names in your calendar 2 per week. 104 names would be the best, okay, because 52 weeks a year. So 104 names if you can do it. Then you're going to put them in order of who you want to call first. And the third step was that you are going to actually schedule this in your calendar. So any day doesn't matter. Whatever you think is going to be easiest and best for you and your purposes, you could call on Monday nights. You could call on Tuesday nights. You could call Wednesday during the day. You could call on a Saturday. It doesn't matter. Just schedule them in so that you are calling just 2 people. It's not overwhelming. You're only calling 2 people this week, and you're scheduling, you're time blocking that out so you do nothing else except for make sure that you make these calls. The max one of these calls would ever take is 30 minutes. The average that the calls will take is 5 to 6 minutes. So now that you've got it scheduled into your calendar, that you know, hey, on, let's just say on January 1st and January 2nd, no, let's just say on January 1st, I'm going to call both of these people. They're going to be hungover, of course, but I'm going to call them, all right? And so you get that scheduled in, and so it's like, I'm going to call Amanda Swenson, I'm going to call Carl Roberts. Okay. And those are the 2 people that I'm calling the first week that I'm doing this. Now, I realize that it's already past January 1st. I'm just using this as any number, any example. And you might be listening to this in January or August or who knows when. So just put in those dates, schedule it out. So you've got your 104 people and you're already blocking out time where you've selected two for this upcoming week, 2 for the next week, 2 for the week after that. And you maybe just block out a max of 1 hour and you'll call one of them and then you call the other one. And then you're going to use this very specific language that I'm about to share with you because it's going to help you get a better result. During these calls, what you're going to say is, hey, Amanda Swenson. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Carl Roberts. Hey, Amanda, this is Adam, and I don't know if you even knew that I had the podcast on podcasting. I just launched it a year or 2 ago, and I know that it's gonna really help the podcast to get some traction if I get a couple people that I trust to just listen to an episode or 2 and then leave an honest review on the podcast. Can I count on you? And then you'll call Carl. What's up, Carl? Adam Adams, reaching out because I don't even know if you knew that I had the podcast on podcasting. I had a question for you. I need a couple people that I trust, Carl. I need a couple people I trust to just go to the podcast, listen to an episode or 2, and just leave an honest review of the podcast. Can I count on you, Carl? And then and then you wait until next week and you call 2 more. What this can help do is it can help you so that you're always getting 1 or 2 brand new ratings or reviews each week. It doesn't benefit you quite as much to call all 100 of your people in just day 1. First off, you're going to probably feel burnt out. More power to you if you want to do it. But you're probably going to feel a little bit burned out if you're going to have to call 100 people all in one weekend.